Oklahoma now is the second lowest average ACT score in the nation with an average of just more than 17. Fox 25's Katie Arata spoke with lawmakers about that decline in test scores. Katie, what do they think is the cause here?
Well, Adam, Democratic lawmakers I spoke with credited the decline in test scores to numerous factors, but they believe one of the key factors is the amount of underqualified teachers in Oklahoma classrooms. Test scores released by the ACT show 2024 Oklahoma graduates scoring an average of 17.6 out of 36 on the test, which is one of the lowest average scores in the nation and well below the national average score of 19.4.
We are shortchanging our students. We're shortchanging their career opportunities. We're shortchanging their college opportunities.
According to State Representative Fugate, ACT test scores have been steadily declining in Oklahoma for years.
This decline that we've been experiencing has been a long time happening. You can go back to 2014 and see the start of this.
Fugate attributes part of the decline to a lack of qualified teachers in the classroom. Starting in 2014, the state saw a significant increase in the number of alternatively and emergency certified teachers, and that number has continued to grow over the years.
We have replaced comprehensively trained teachers with well-meaning, well-intended, and in many cases, teachers who have strong subject matter experience. What they lack is an understanding of how to teach.
Some state lawmakers believe having more qualified teachers in Oklahoma classrooms could greatly benefit students and increase test scores.
So we can't solve the problem by, lowering standards, which I'm afraid we did when we allowed the hiring of adjunct teachers. But we should ask ourselves, why aren't we finding enough qualified people to enter the classroom? And maybe it's because we've kind of made teaching not such a great job anymore.
The State Department of Education sent Fox 25 a statement regarding the low ACT scores that says, in part, Oklahoma uses ACT as part of how we assess students, which is not the case in some other states. Consequently, there is no true apples-to-apples comparison of those scores from state to state. The State Department of Education has recently upped their recruitment of teachers, opening a one-stop-shop website for potential applicants. To learn about that, as well as hear more from the State Department of Education and the OEA, go to our website, okcfox.com. For Fox 25 News, I'm Katie Arata.